Coming up first is the BBEE Commissioner. Please give a round of applause for Commissioner Mr. Tshediso Matona. Oh, Matona. Askis. Oh, it's wrong.
Thank you very much, Program Director. I'm the Honorable Deputy President of the Republic, Mr. Paul Mashati, the Honorable Premier of the province, our host province, Honorable Panyaza Lesufi, Dr. J.J. Tabani, the MD of BBQ, esteemed colleagues, guests, friends, comrades, and of course the shining stars of Black excellence who will receive the BBQ Awards this evening. Good evening. I'm happy this day has arrived. It's been long coming. It's a day for partying. Parties in my world are very scarce, so any opportunity to party is to be grabbed fully with both hands. So pleased to be here. Pleased to rub shoulders with black captains of industry, the literati. You're all looking so beautiful and so snazzy. Perfect. I think the way you look sets the tone for the purpose of today, which is to really celebrate the spirit of the achievements, spirit of resilience of the people who are going to be awarded today. Happening under the embrace of Mandela Month, there are a number of anniversaries. JJ has spoken to them. It is necessary that we do pause and recognize, celebrate our own, particularly as we reflect on 30 years of democracy, thinking about where we come from. The luminaries today that we're going to recognize, they light the way to the future with their exemplary achievement and yielding spirit, and in that way they carve pathways to our success as Black people and as a nation. The BBQ Awards, celebrating 2 decades, stand as a testament of our progress, our proud landmark of who we are as Black people and what we are capable of if given an opportunity and if we are unshackled. In paying homage to Utata Nelson Mandela in this month, Mandela Month, we should ask our achievers what lessons we should learn from this stalwart of our nation. His excellence was founded on the values of justice, selflessness, activism, Black unity and empowerment, and of course, our rightful claim to equality and equity in the country of our birth. He set a standard for Black excellence that transcended the personal interest and reward in favor of the upliftment of Black people as a whole and for the good of the country. Tonight, we celebrate those who exemplified excellence as entrepreneurs and as professionals who have faced and surmounted barriers that hinder many Black people from achieving their true potential. Being under the proud eyes of Utata during this month, your challenge as achievers is to ensure that your success resonates beyond yourselves, that you lift as you rise, lift your fellow Black men and women, our youth, who are not as fortunate, who are not as successful. Your success earns you this responsibility and task beyond your personal desires, your personal gratifications, because the barriers to transformation and with them the socio-economic ills of our country, which are too numerous to mention, are still prevalent. Our economy is not growing because so many of us, so many of our people remain outside it. So we created the BEE policy in 2003 as a key to addressing this historical and ongoing injustice of economic exclusion. Think about it as a key which has opened many doors for Black people that would not have been open. Many doors to the economy, many doors to business and to professions, and at many levels and sectors. And yet, there are several doors that this key has not opened or fully opened. I'm a commissioner, so you can expect some numbers. We do track ownership deals. We do look at BEE certificates over the last 6 years of the life of the Commission. And the number is Black people who are over 90% of the economy, compared to 80% of who are white. Black people own just around 30% of our economy. And of course, this is a number that is debatable. Some people argue it's far less than that. We are going to be tracking this based on the reports which the law requires of all companies to submit. There are enormous resources, thanks to BEE, that are going into the economy, into Black hands, supporting Black entrepreneurs to break through the barriers. For example, enterprise and supplier development, just in the last 2 years, or from 2022, 41 billion rand has been spent to support Black entrepreneurs. Skills development, 31 billion rand. Management control, Black people who sit on boards, 49% against the target. So transformation will have to be fought on these many fronts, and more, by the way. There are more fronts in which we have to find this. Black people who wish to acquire shares in existing companies must be supported. And so must those who wish to start their own business, those who wish to be directors on the boards of companies, those who wish to acquire specific skills in order to break through into this or that sector. I believe that the full potential of BEE as the key has yet to be fully realized. In the period ahead, this key needs refining and adapting so that it completely opens those doors that it has only partially opened, and opens those that it hasn't opened at all. But to do that, we have a whole agenda of issues to attend to. Call them challenges. There is still lots of practices of circumvention of the purpose of this legislation. Fronting, they call it, misrepresentation, or unreliable accounting, in terms of BEE certificates that deny us as a country a true sense of how we are. What is the picture? What is the true picture of transformation? In the period ahead, it is going to be demanded of the state and of entrenched white captains of capital, entrenched corporates and business to come to the party in a more impactful way than we have seen so far. With the state more assertively deploying the arsenal of instruments at its disposal, such as procurement, licensing. And while corporates who dominate ownership and markets must demonstrate stronger will and commitment to their responsibility in this journey towards economic transformation. I know that we are in the presence of the Deputy President and the Premier, both of whom are staunch supporters of transformation. The new government has already made positive noises around commitment to transformation, commitment to BEE, commitment to an inclusive economy. Our new Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition, the Honorable Parks, has expressed the need to reinvigorate implementation and to politically championing transformation. In closing, I want to say to the luminaries and excellencies in whose honor we have gathered tonight, we salute you. We celebrate you. May you continue to thrive and rise. But as you do so, to lift others and to continue playing your part in the transformation of the economy and in our economic liberation as Black people. If he were here today, this is the message that Mandela would give you. For you to be models of excellence which embrace commitment to positively impacting others and ensuring we prosper collectively.